Hi, my name is Haley Wagner, and today I'm going to be talking about the second largest illegal industry after the drug industry. And sadly, this industry is the sex trafficking industry. I personally have gone to Thailand twice, and I have gotten to talk to these people who have been rescued from sex trafficking and sort of grasp where they're coming from and what's going on and just the harsh reality of it all. So today I'm going to be talking about the statistics, the effects that it has on these women, and steps we can take to help prevent it or just reduce the cause of it. So the definition of human trafficking is the action or practice of the illegal transportation of people from one place to another, forcing labor or sexual exploitation. So the number of women being trafficked, this is just a very, very alarmingly high number of not just women, but also men being trafficked. There's 20 to 30 million people involved in this sex trade. There's that many sex trades that are going on, and these people are sex slaves and they have no way out. They don't know what to do. Sadly, the ages range from 9 years old, not even a teenager yet, 9 years old to 19. Of course, there's some that go out from these boundaries, but 9 to 19 is the target range of when people are taking these girls or boys and taking them into sex trafficking. But the average age, it's ranging from 9 to 19, but the average target age that they go for are girls around 11 years old, which is awful. They're not even big. They're sadly only 11 years old. And being involved in this sex trafficking has really big effects on them. And the effects are just from, they're involved in these sex slaves. They're sex slaves and they get little or no money at all. But not only are they doing sexual exploitation, they could be working during the day and just a sex slave at night. It varies what they're doing, but either way they're getting no money or hardly anything, if they're getting anything at all. And not only that, that's causing them insecurity and anxiety and fear and trauma and all these mental illnesses that just come along with being in the sex trade. And these girls are going to have these for the rest of their lives. And while I'm in Thailand, I see these come out and I see the mental illnesses, the anxiety, the trauma, the fear, and that is all very, very real in the sex trafficking world. And not only mental illnesses, but physical illnesses come along with this too, just due to the excessive work and the excessive sexual things they have to do. It's just repeating and it never ends. These poor girls are always stuck in it. And another, along with the physical illnesses, is HIV and AIDS. They're getting exposed to this constantly, day in and day out. And these effects last a very, very long time on these poor girls. So from the ages of 9 to 19, when they start getting in this, it goes with them till the rest of their life. They don't lose the anxiety or the fear, the insecurity. They learn how to cope with it, but it's always still there. But with all of this, there is some ways that we can help prevent it. So there is a human trafficking hotline. This is very important. It's 1-888-373-7888. If you think that someone is being sexually abused or getting into sex trafficking, just call that number and I'll go over that again. And it's open 24 hours, but you have to know the signs. So there is a website, the human trafficking website. It's Human Trafficking Tips, and you look that up and it gives you all different signs, so you know what's going on with these people. You can spot some little things, and maybe it's something little, but if you know what you're looking for, it'll be a lot of a help. And if you know what you're looking for, you can call that number and then they can give you more ways to help. But also be conscious of what you're buying and where you're buying it and who's making it, because these girls sometimes are being forced to not only be in the sex trade, but to make stuff. They're used to make stuff during the day, make stuff to buy. So just be conscious of what you're doing, and just call if you suspect anything. Any little suspicion could save a girl's life. Call the hotline, and it's open 24 hours. You might be wrong, but if you're right, you could be saving this girl from all of these costs different possible causes, the mental illnesses, the physical trauma of it, just yeah. So let's try to bring this industry to an end. So we talked about the statistics, ways you can help, the prevention, and the effects that this has on all the girls. So thank you so much for listening, and I hope you learned something so you can help these girls around the world and help the girls that are just in the United States, and just be aware of this problem and that it's going on everywhere. But yet again, here's the human trafficking hotline, 1-888-373-7888, and it's open 24 hours. So thank you so much for listening.